My name is Shelby Moore. I am a bar manager here at Crate Bar. So I take care of most of the coffee processes here and do the coffee ordering and make sure we have really quality drinks and that they look nice and taste good. You know, coffee is kind of a brown liquid and it can look very boring even if it is super tasty, you know. So we want our coffee drinks to look as good as they taste. I think customers notice the extra effort, and I think what they can say is like, you know, clearly if someone has great latte art, then they're experienced and they care about each individual drink by presenting it in a really nice way. What you need for latte art is a few tools. This is called a portafilter. You need a steam pitcher, and you need good whole milk, good coffee, because that's really what's most important is that the coffee tastes good. And you need a latte cup or a cappuccino cup. And Susie's gonna pull a shot.
I'm gonna pull the espresso shots at the same time for 2 different cappuccinos, and then steam the milk at the same time as well. So you just top it off. It's a little bit underneath. Now we do 19 grams of ground coffee in to start. Perfect. So we have our first one set. This is tamping. This just makes sure that the espresso is compact. Now we also weigh the water and coffee coming out, so that's another part of the recipe and keeping it consistent. And while this espresso is pulling, I'm going to steam the milk for the drinks as well. Now milk texture is really important for latte art. You want that nice clean microfoam. It'll almost look glossy as you spin it in the cup here. I'm just kind of tapping out any of the bubbles that have formed in the espresso and in the milk. That's what all the tapping is here. Alright, and as you pour in, you want to pull up the color, and once the foam starts to gather, you can start to manipulate it in layers. This one, for example, is called a tulip. And I'll do another variety of one here. Alright, no bubbles in there. And then this, you just keep the pour steady all the way through. This one's called a Rosetta. This is one of the more classics. I've been doing latte art for a few years now. I think of it kind of as like a food plating, like you do with specialty food. You can have all the nice ingredients together and it's all going to taste the same, but essentially it's a nice approach to like initially looking at a beverage or a plate of food.